Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us on Be Well this Saturday. This is an online series brought to you by Eat Well, Live Well, Be Well, where you can detox your mind of the rhetoric of food, fad diets, and conventional healthcare. Join the journey with us and take your life back. You can visit our website at elbwell.com. You can also follow us on all social media platforms. Facebook and YouTube, search for ELB Well. On Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest, search for at ELB Well Mindset. You can also email us at info@elbwell.com or give us a call, and it's toll free at 833 ELB Well. That's 833 352 9355. Today, we have a great segment lined up for you. This is going to be a very special segment because it will be all of our ELB Well coaches. So you can get some faces to the name. I am Brenda Jackson, one of your hosts for today. But before we get into our special segment, let's pause for a commercial break and we'll be back with all of the coaches.
You're tuned in to Be Well, a health and wellness series presented by Eat Well, Live Well, Be Well. When we eat well, we live well, and all will be well. Visit our website at elbwell.com, sign up, join the journey, and take your life back. Movement Worldwide is a motivational organization veered to educate minds, empower, nurture, and transform. A movement to move, helping others thrust into their purpose to live their best life and win. For information, networking, and resources, visit the website at movementworldwide.org. You can also join Movement Worldwide for Power Walk Sunday every second Sunday at 10 a.m. on multiple platforms.
Well, thank you, everyone. As I promised, all of our coaches are here, and I just want to introduce them because many of you, because we're out to our masses, and we want to say welcome for sitting with us and just listening for 30 minutes or so. So first of all, I want to introduce Coach Marilyn. Marilyn has been with us from the beginning because our friendship is like we draft each other into things, but we volunteer as well. So Marilyn is one of our mental mastery coaches, and she's a nurturer. And then I'm saving the best for last. This is our visionary, our polymath. Look that up, guys. And then, email us at info@elbwell.com and tell me what that means. This is Miss Anita Faye Wilson. She is our founder. She is our research and development. She is just our on-duty health guru for things that we don't know. She is willing to search it. So, ladies, welcome to our segment today. How you doing?
Great. Hello, everybody. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Marilyn.
Hello.
Great. All right. What we're going to do today, this is why this is so special. Now, for our current tribe members, they are aware of the many aspects of what comes with a tribe member of ELB Well. But for those of you that may not have heard of us and just hearing of us today, or you've heard of us and you really have questions and don't know exactly what's what, or even going to the website, you don't know how to maneuver in there. So today we're going to give you a nice little peek of some things, but we're just going to take a tour of ELB Well. So I think what we should start with today, Anita, let's start with our beautiful website that we have. So guys, we're going to bring that up for you. And I tell you, when you go there, know you're in the right place because it's vibrant and inviting. And we're just going to take you through the various segments of what is there. See, as I promised, eat well, live well, be well. And one of the things that I do want to mention this, and the reason I call Anita our polymath, because she is our website designer, and it's not a word, but constructioneer.
Good one.
So Anita, you want to start taking us through as to what's what and how to maneuver for those that are not tribe members yet?
Absolutely. And just so you know, we started this company basically starting our own journey. And as a result of us kind of linking together with different people, we became a tribe because we help each other. And one of the main ways is through our website. When you log on to elbwell.com, that's ELB. There's a letter for each name, Eat, Live, Be. So it's elbwell.com. And this is our website. We have on our homepage, we give you an overview of how things work. The first thing is to make the decision. As we all know, in anything that we do, our mindset has to be on point. So we make the decision to change our mindset, get rid of our limiting beliefs, and detox our minds of the rhetoric and myths about food and fat diets. And then we connect with the tribe. So it's just that simple. When we eat well, we live well, and all will be well. We have webinars and access to information. We have meal planning assistance, personal counseling, etc. So that basically is our homepage. And if you notice at the top of the page, we have a sign up and a login button. So this, once you get to the website, if you want to know more about us before you get to that point, you can. But if you already have an idea, if you've been watching Be Well, then you pretty much have an idea. So when you come onto the site, if you want more information, then you can click our About, and it will take you to our About page, which has the information about how we got started. There's a whole story there. And the story behind all of the coaches that started together, myself, Brenda Jackson, Marilyn Magwood, Angela Rowe. We offer our very best to you. So you can read our story, and then you can go down and read a few testimonials that we have from some people who have been extremely successful with our plan. So that's our About page. We also have blog posts. If you click on the next page, it'll take you to where our blogs are. And if you notice, we have 6 per page. But when you click on one blog, so say for instance, you want to read the blog Carbolicious. If you click on the one blog, this blog will lead you through all of our blogs. If you scroll down, you can look at the previous and keep going, because the first one on the page is the most recent, and you see how it goes to the blog that was previous to that blog. So that's our blog page. Once you have gone through our home page, our About page, and our blog page, the next thing to do is to decide if you want to become a member. And if you notice, we have a members section here. Now, if you already know and you're sure, you can click the sign up button that's located. We have a convenient button here, and we have the login button for our members. So if you're not a member, you would come here and you would click the sign up button. And when you click that button, it will take you to our sign up page where you can actually become a member of our elite tribe. Now, right here in this section, you'll see sign up, login, and you'll see tracks. Tracks is the button that shows all of our plans that we offer in Eat Well, Live Well, Be Well. And those tracks are exclusive to what we call our ELB Well tribe. So our elite tribe members are the ones who have access to the tracks. That's how we stay on track. And we also have elite extras, which are workout classes, cooking classes, all kinds of things, webinars that we offer. And then we have an upcoming events page. So once you have become a member, the next thing you will do is you will schedule a webinar with you. Well, for new members, you will schedule your introductory webinar. When you sign up with us, you get an email that gives you all of these instructions. You have an introductory webinar that you can schedule, and our calendar is here. All you do is click on the date that you want to schedule and choose the time. So you schedule an introductory webinar. The other thing we offer is weekly follow-up sessions with your personal coach. You're assigned a coach, and you will be informed which coach will be handling you. And when you know who your coach is, let's say your coach is Coach Marilyn, our mindset master. You go to Coach Marilyn, Every week, I need to follow up my coach. Oh my God, I got to follow up my coach. Let me go to my schedule page. You click on Marilyn's photo, and Marilyn's time and availability is listed in blue. You click the blue link and you schedule a session with your coach. But some people need extra help. So we also offer classes in weight loss and gut health, blood work assistance, herbal alternatives. Those are the ones I cover. Coach Brenda covers meal prep and planning, grocery shopping guidance, kitchen and pantry organization. Let me tell you, she's the queen. And then the mindset lady herself, Coach Marilyn, covers mental mastery and raw diet. Okay, she is the bomb. And then Coach Angela, if you want to get your funds right, she'll pull her glasses down on her nose for budgeting for good health and fasting. So there's several different things that you can get from Eat Well Live Well Be Well. We're very personable and very hands-on. And we also have a shop. We have a couple of things in our shop right now. We have water bottles and we also have t-shirts. So yeah, and then we have a contact button where you can send us a message. You can get in touch with us. You can call us. You can email us. You can drop us a note and tell us, oh yeah, you guys are great. I love y'allthebomb.com. All kinds of things. Okay, so there's my overview of the website.
Yeah, so as you can see, we leave no stone unturned in making sure that you have concrete infrastructure in your support in doing this journey. And one of the things that we say in ELB Well is, as Anita explained, our genesis of ELB Well, we started out. So what we've done is invited people in. And because, as she said, Anita and I had a discussion, and then we invited Marilyn in. So Marilyn, when we invited you, what was your initial reaction?
Hey, don't nothing be the try but a failure. Let me join y'all. Simple. Because here's the thing. All my life I've been struggling with weight. I used to always have this feel of why my siblings always, they're the skinny ones and I came out to be the old chunky fat girl. Had the big feet, had to wear my clothes look like granny clothes, they ain't look like everybody else clothes. Why I had to be that way? And I carried that around for a very long time. And I've tried all types of fad diets. And it just didn't work for me. And when you approached me about it, because we had done some things together prior to me joining ELB Well, prior, getting to do this 16-day venture that I never would have imagined to do. But yeah, it was just, the timing was right.
Right.
And sometimes, people feel that the timing is not right, but when you've had enough of feeling the way that you feel and an opportunity comes, it was nothing for me to just join and say, hey, let me just go, tell me what I need to do. Let me go do my grocery shopping and give me the date and when we gonna start. And that's what happened. And we've been on this journey ever since.
So as you can see, to all of you out there that are watching us, not just our tribe members, I want to make sure that you know, although you see 3 women coaches and there's 4 in total, we have men that are part of this tribe at all different ages. The youngest and male is 24 years old. And then we have 2 other males, and the oldest male is in his 60s. So as you can see, we go from one end of the spectrum to the others. All are welcome. And the good about it, we have these great Zoom meetings where tribe is there and we get into conversations, we discuss food, and it's whatever the tribe members want to bring up. But that's why Anita mentioned about the coaching sessions and scheduling them. And you can schedule them weekly because you may have some one-on-one things that you need to discuss just with your coach. But every little aspect that we could come up with to build support, we have aided that. So you're not in this alone. But here's the other great part. bring on a friend, bring on a relative, because all of us have someone. You sit around and you talk about, oh, that was some good food, but man, look, I done swole it all up already. I'm retaining water, this and that. Or when, the men folk get together and everything, they have their little conversations. Man, you look like you got a beer belly, but you don't even drink beer. So that kind of stuff, bring someone with you. That way you have a familiar, but I promise you, once you become a part of this group, this team, this tribe, you will have a family. That's why we refer to our clients as tribe members. A tribe is of one accord. A tribe speaks the same language. A tribe is understanding of each other. And also we embrace all the differences that come. So it does not matter who, what age, and that we don't know, guess what? We hit that little extension for research and development. It's extension number 1. And that's why I gave the phone number, because when you press certain extensions on that number, you can get certain coaches for those specific things that you're looking for. So now, did I or did I not tell you, we tried to cover everything that we could think of. And the reason for that is because we're on this journey. You're not going to have coaches that are sitting back, that are just pushing you to do. Our tribe members help us to push us. So we're all in this together. So yes, we are efficient. We are effective and efficient. That is our goal. That is the spirit of what this company does. And that is just passed down from our founder, Miss Anita Faye Polymath Wilson. But now, we have some other source resources. Like I said, we're on all the social media platforms. And even now, we are streaming and we're on our Facebook page. And then you can grab this later on our YouTube channel if you happen to miss it. And then just like we have our private Facebook page, we have a public one. So that way you get to watch this show, Be Well, from there. You don't have to be a member to watch it. But as I said, offer a lot, but at the same time, we have a deep infrastructure of personability. We want to be approached. We're open. And guess what? You will fall off track, and you may. We're good with that. We're not here to bring guilt trips. But next thing I want to show you is our Trello board. For those of you who have never heard of Trello, which I'd be surprised if you haven't, it is a great organizing online source that we use. And just like we have our tracks on our website, we have other information on our Trello board. So Anita's going to bring that up for us to view it. I mean, today is special because we're making this all very visual for you. It's like we enter to the company and we're giving you a walkthrough. So as you can see, again, we're about being colorful and lively and personable. And guess what? We even stress this when you're preparing your food. So as you can see on here, we have various different things. We have things about water therapy. We have, start to the very beginning because I do want to stress something. As you can see, you'll see in that gallery there, the coaches have no shame. We have no problem showing our before pictures and our now pictures as to where we are. This is, as you can see, from May 2017 to October 20, and she doesn't even look like the last 2019. She doesn't even look like that now, as you can see. So that's why we know it's an ongoing process. It is a lifestyle journey. It's a lifestyle commitment. And this is me from the very beginning. And I always teasingly say to the coaches and my friends, you never know how fat you are till you start losing weight. So, because you're with yourself all the time, but I am thankful to be where I am, and it's still a continuing process. And even we have Miss Marilyn, Coach Marilyn here. As you can see, when she mentioned the granny thing, look at 2010. So, but look at her in those other pictures, and especially in 2019, she's bright, alive, her skin is glowing. All of that is part of feeding your body what it loves so it can love you. And Miss Angela, who we basically dubbed the fasting queen, as you can see how she has transitioned. And even times when we have done tracks and she's been on vacation, she's still stuck to the track. So that's why any aspect that you encounter through this, we can address it. And then also, we're all about reading as well. So we always provide different types of literature. And Anita even wrote a book about declaring. And here, this is our African American Vegan Starter Guide. Now, let me put a little caveat here. We are not vegan conversionists. We're not trying to convert you to be vegan. We want you to add more plants to your life. That's what that is about, because we need that. There's so much nutrition in what comes from the earth, but we don't take advantage of it. So doing the different tracks that we do that do call sometimes for no dairy, no meat, this brings that about. And then also, like I spoke about, Anita wrote a book about this mindset where it talks about declaration, declaring, I declare. And guess what? You don't even have to be a member of the tribe to purchase this ebook, okay? So all of that is there as well. Now, but here's another caveat. You don't have access to the Trello board unless you're a tribe member. So there are special things that come with being part of the tribe, and this is just a little bit of it. And we have other literature that we love that we've read over the years. Satan, I'm Taking My Health Back. It is a wonderful book. I can attest to it. All of the coaches can attest to it. So we are constantly educating ourselves and also continuing that by passing it on to our tribe members. Now, one of the things I think is really special, we do a thing, water therapy. And again, research and development brought this to us, and we have been running with it. And it advises, there is a doctor, and we have the audio file for it that's on there, where we drink in the morning before brushing teeth, washing face, room temperature water, as he says, and we drink 32 ounces, and that is to activate organs and get your body moving. And it's a great way to start off your day. So there are videos, there are audio files, all of that. And then we even have certain exercises. But one of the great things is our movie gallery. Research and development took the time to pull certain videos regarding food and the things that will educate us in making better decisions as to what we consume. So, and this is just a few of the things. And even when it comes to purchasing food, we have certain companies, online companies that we have used and that we attest to, that we love, and we put that on there. We even talk about using Seas. Yes, Wild Alaskan Company. And they have sustainable, wild-caught seafood. And all that information is there too. So we are constantly providing our clients, our tribe members, with this information and seeds and what they do for our body. And the chia seed, there was a special chia seed drink that we put together that is good for burning the fat from the belly, which we know is one of the hardest things once we get older, because we did a session and Anita gave a great webinar on that. And Anita, can you give them just a little bit of what that was about?
I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm dealing with postnasal drip. I keep coughing. But I was dealing with the fat deposits in our body. We have what we call subcutaneous fat, which is under the skin. But we also have visceral fat that is around the organs. And the visceral fat is the hardest fat and the most dangerous fat. It's very dangerous, but it actually goes first when you start eating healthy. So when you do stuff like the chia water and you're starting to deal with melting the visceral fat from around your organs, you will start to see the weight loss. But the rest of the weight that you're losing as far as fat is concerned is underneath the surface of the skin, which is subcutaneous, and you have to make sure that you have physical aerobic activity in order to lose that fat. So yeah, so it's a very, very interesting thing when you get to know what your body is struggling with.
Exactly. And guys, that is just a taste of the type of webinars that are done. And don't get comfortable with thinking that the webinars are all led out by the coaches. They are not. We have special guests, experts coming in, teaching on various things, doing demos. We even had a exercise instructor come on, did a webinar, and we actually got up and exercised with her. So it is like, again, and I can't help but repeat it, we don't leave a stone unturned. Now, one of the places I want to go, and this is Coach Marilyn's area, Pinterest Queen. So she created for in Pinterest an ELB well board, and there's all different kind of subsets in there, and especially raw, because that is her area. So you will find all different kind of recipes of different types, and it's not all vegan. It is a combination of everything, because we try to be very diverse and eclectic in our choices. So once we pull that up, then you'll see exactly. Now with the Pinterest, you are able to see the things that we have posted. Now, but Marilyn, can I ask you, what made you just develop an affection for raw eating?
I wanted to try something different, to see how my body would react to it, because for all of my life I've always eaten cooked food, something that's either boiled, broiled, fried, or whatever. And this particular time I had, even though I hadn't created the board, and we was on a plan, and it called for raw. I think it was the 16 day on our raw day, and I wanted something different. I didn't want the nut meat where we do the take the walnuts or the pecans and turn it into like a ground meat to go on top of our salads. I wanted something different, so I ran across this raw chili, which when I tell you, that turned the table for me. And I learned that we can eat raw and it still have a lot of flavor. I think a lot of people think that when you try to eat healthy, that you're going to be eating bland food. Your food is not bland. We have to change our tongue palate to start absorbing more healthier flavors and herbs, things like that. So in this particular chili, everything was raw, down to the corn, down to the zucchini, the tomatoes, everything was raw. And when I ate that, I'm like, oh, I need to tell the ladies about this one here. But one thing I can tell you about raw is going to do what your body is supposed to do, cleanse itself. All of those goodies that's in that, what Anita is showing, it's going to cleanse your body. And most of the time we're buying organic, or we're not buying anything that has pesticides sprayed on it, because that has some effect to our bodies as well. So we're always looking, purchasing the best quality of vegetables and fruits. So that's what turned the table for me, and I think that's what started me with spinning out all of the raw meals, even desserts. There's desserts that you can make that is raw. It's nothing cooked in it. It's no sugars. It's no baking powder or baking soda or flour or any of that. It's made basically from nuts and fruit. The fruit, as it gives it the flavor, the sweetening that you need, which is a natural sugar. So yeah, it was great. I enjoyed. I enjoyed the raw meals, and at one point I was like, I think I could just turn straight and eat raw for the rest of my life.
So Marilyn, the recipe that's showing now, that's the chili you were referring to, correct?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I remember you doing that, and I remember Anita doing that, and you both just expounded a lot. Oh, guys, and I forgot, let me say it now, even though we're still on Pinterest, we also have Marco Polo, and we use that, and that is just a great daily ongoing thing where you can pop in and just make a statement. If we're on tracks, that's when everybody show their meals. And then I can tell you what actually happens once we start showing our meals when we're doing a track. It turns into a little under the table competition. And so then other folks start copycatting off of you, what you're doing. Because I remember I made a breakfast sweet potato, and the next thing I know, other folk was making the breakfast sweet potato. And then when there was the raw pad thai, Marilyn was the first one to make it. And then from that point, it just goes on. But the great part about doing that is it challenges us. But as Anita was showing earlier, on our Eat Well, Live Well board, you can see Miss Marilyn has created, like, Marilyn, do you like go on there every day and add something? Because it's a whole lot of. Because I see board after board after board of different things. But that's the best part about that, is that allows you to see you are not limited. You have flavor, and it just works. Okay. So
I think we have her back. Yeah, there she's back.
yeah. Okay, great. We lost you there for a second. But my question to you, Marilyn, was, are you on adding things to the board every day? Because I see a litany of things on here.
Yeah, if it's not every day, sometimes I find myself, my mind go to thinking. So I probably spend an hour or two just running through trying to find recipes to add to our Pinterest board so that the tribe can be able to have multiple options. So as you can see, there are multiple boards there. So that way you know what's there. You just click on it and they'll come up. You have the raw vegan meals. You have the Vegan Express. Stuffed veggies. It's just a whole plethora of different recipes that you all can utilize when you are on this journey. Again,
That Vegan Express just made me hungry.
Yes, and actually this vegan chickpea salad, if you actually look at it, you would think that's chicken salad, but it's chickpeas. So it's giving you variety of items that you can use to have, and it's on a much healthier level than, I don't know, anybody saw the segment that I did, be uncomfortable to become comfortable, instead of having the fried chicken and the fries and the rice and the peas and the yams and all of that. But there are a lot of things that's out there that we can use, that we can have, that we can partake in, and it's going to be good for our bodies. And that's what our body need. Nita talked about how our bodies are filled with inflammation, and it's because of what we're eating. We're so inflamed. And on top of that, you have other little, issues coming along. People have diabetic, high blood pressure, heart disease, kidney disease, all of that. But it's all because what we have consumed in our bodies for so many, many years. But all of that can be reversed if we put what's good into our bodies. And then your doctors will be looking like, well, woo, when I saw you 6 months ago, baby, you don't lost all this weight. Yes, because it's all about me living longer, not checking out sooner.
Exactly. Well, this has been amazing. And guess what? Time has gone by quite quickly for us. So for those of you that joined us today for our special segment, we have enjoyed having you here. We have covered some of ELB Well, but as a tribe member, you get to see more. So today, go to the website, elbwell.com, and start clicking on the little headings and look at the pop-down menus and just make the decision. I promise you'll thank us later. I really, really do. So we thank you for being with us, and we hope to see you again. We meet every second and fourth. But for those of that are tribe members here, thing that they get to partake in, Coach's Corner. That is a private segment, much like what we did today. And that's why it was special for us to do this for you, because so you can see what it is that you are provided with. So we thank you. And this brings us to our close. Thank you for tuning in today. Spread the word. Send us an email. Let us know how you felt about all this. And remember, again, visit us on elbewell.com and join us on our journey, because once you join, you become part of our journey. So we'll see you the next time.
You're tuned in to Be Well, a health and wellness series presented by Eat Well, Live Well, Be Well. When we eat well, we live well, and all will be well. Visit our website at elbewell.com, sign up, join the journey, and take your life back. Movement Worldwide is a motivational organization veered to educate minds, empower, nurture, and transform. A movement to move, helping others thrust into their purpose to live their best life and win. For information, networking, and resources, visit the website at movementworldwide.org. You can also join Movement Worldwide for Power Walk Sunday every second Sunday at 10 a.m. on multiple platforms.